Good afternoon and welcome back to Asgard and welcome back to Infitech. So I do apologize that there wasn't a video the other day. Also, I didn't get quite as much done as I was hoping to. I did start building out this building here. I'm going to keep a secret as to what it's going to be. But of course, I know, not all you guys are from America, but of course, the past few days have been Thanksgiving, and it's been hectic. Had family coming in, and my grandmother, me and her are really close, and she lives a few hours away, so she came in and everything, and then, so I've been going to like a few dinners between my family's dinners and my girlfriend's family's dinners and everything. So it's been very, very hectic. So I wasn't able to keep up with videos. I was hoping that I could do it, but I failed you guys. So I do apologize on that. But yeah, so like I said, I didn't get quite as much done as I was hoping. I have been using a little bit of time testing, actually seeing if maybe we can rig up a way. I haven't got a whole lot done towards it yet, but maybe rig up a way to set up our arcane bore to be sent along a frame system so that we could build like an Uber miner type design. I would like to get some kind of teleportation in place before that point, but we'll see. We'll see. So, of course, now we have plenty of nether stars and everything, so that's not so much of an issue at this point. But let's see. Actually, yeah, Ender IO. Let's take a look here because I can't remember exactly what all we need. It's mainly the field generator, I think. Data control circuits, the osmium. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot of osmium. These dimensional alloy ingots. Hot dimensional alloy. Okay, it takes naquita and enderium. That's not actually that bad at all. And then dark steel, octadic capacitors, travel anchors, all that stuff's easy. So yeah, really I just need to get up. I've got quite a bit of osmium from all the osmiridium that we had a while back. So mainly, I mean, these are going to be expensive because we need, what, 9 of them per telepad, and we're going to need at least 18 to make a teleport, to and from a location. So I don't know, we'll see. We may start getting that in place fairly soon. But today I do want to go back into space. I got my Tier 3 rocket completed. And so we're all set up and ready to go for that. By the way, this thing was expensive. I had to go back to the moon. Luckily, I had enough dash. That wasn't really an issue. We have plenty of dash. We have dash for days, basically. But I did have to go to the moon, and I know there was a comment on the last video that we went into space, and I had forgotten to grab my rocket after we got back to Earth. And I went back trying to find it, never could find it. So that chest is still out there somewhere. I don't know. So I just used my Tier 1 rocket to go back into space, back to the moon. Luckily, I didn't really have to go to Mars. And now we have a Tier 3 rocket, so that can go to any planet. And so really we don't need the other rockets as long as I don't lose this Tier 3. If we lose the Tier 3, I don't know what I'm going to do. So, I don't know. Actually, you know what? I haven't checked to see if we can actually break down those rockets. Let's take a quick look here because I am quite curious. Okay, it looks like... Yeah, you can't break them down or anything, so you've got them, if you have them. Also, I did upgrade our tanks. We have heavy tanks now, you'll notice on the back. I still haven't completed the quest for making mediums because I just don't have a reason to. I need to just make one just to have the quest done. But anyway, these just take a bit of compressed dash oxygen pipes and these large tungsten steel fluid cells, which just take tungsten steel plates and rings, which of course we got quite a bit of tungsten steel in the past from those reward bags. So anyway, let's go ahead and hop in here, and we are going to take off. I believe, yes, we are set on fuel. So let's initiate the countdown sequence. Also, for those of you that have been watching the series for a while, I'll go ahead and do the countdown. So we got 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Blast off. Alright. And I know I went into space not too long ago, and I was trying to spread it out, but Of course, like I said, I know I've been kind of time crunched over the last few days, so for those of you that didn't want to go to space already, I do apologize. But at least this way we'll have all of our space exploration stuff done after this episode. So, plus there's some really nice, I want to see what the mining is like with GregTech on the asteroid belt. So it could be actually pretty potent, we'll see. So we're going to go to the asteroids. Let's launch. And also, for those of you that have been watching my series for a while, you know I've had some issues in the recent past with my mouse, the left click going out. By the way, we're going in an entry pod this time. So, now I've never had it not spawn ground below you, but you'll notice that the asteroid belts are a bit more finicky, per se. But we'll go ahead and jump up out of there and take me back into this, please. Okay, so we've got our rocket launch pad and our rocket. Good stuff. Oh man, this gravity is fun. It is fun already. Like if I was to kick off hover mode, like you see how slow I'm dropping. And if I jump, it's like mega gravity. Like, or mega no gravity in the asteroid belts. So, you will notice a couple different types of asteroids. There's more of like an icy one. There's these that are like these asteroid rocks. They're a little bit more solid. But yeah, for those of you that have been watching my series for a while, you know that I've had issues with the mouse I have going out. Basically, I play too much stuff, or play too often. I guess that's my explanation. Basically, it's telling me you need to stop playing stuff. Oh, we've got ilmenite. Go ahead and snag that. But I did order a new one. Let me actually grab these glowstone torches. That would make our life a bit easier. I did order a new mouse, and you know I kind of had to be pretty picky because honestly I cannot play without one. If it doesn't have the 12 buttons down the side, I just cannot do it. Because I'm so accustomed to it, especially for like Minecraft hotbar swapping and stuff. You'll notice that I don't have to like scan through the hotbar or anything like that. That's because I use a mouse with the 12 side buttons, and I have them all programmed for the you know, 1 through 9. And then I have the additional buttons programmed for things like my jetpack and stuff like that. Just because things like that I like to just have at a click. So all this ilmenite, we're getting titanium shards and iron shards. So very, very nice. Let's take a look here. The iron shards, of course, we can make impure piles. We can also smelt them straight into ingots. I don't see any way to really double it. We can get 10 through that, which is probably what we'll do. Or nickel through that. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Also, I have gotten pretty much all, that's another thing I was working on. I've pretty much got all the bottom floor of our factory, our tech building, cleaned out. So, and I did start setting up a little bit of the ore processing area. I'm trying to take it slow and do a lot of it off camera. We may cover a little bit on camera, or maybe just cover it once everything's built out. But that is something that I want to get in place because I know there were some improvements that could be done on the, you know, the original design that I had. So hopefully we'll have that soon. That dense ice just, okay, it just doesn't want to break with the, I've noticed a number of things that do not want to break with the GregTech tools. Certain ones. But for the most part, in these asteroid belts, it's going to be a lot of these meteors that are kind of spread out. But let me do a little bit of running around and see what I can find here. Okay, here's a large asteroid. There's a couple different ones that we're looking for. Sometimes we'll find ones that are really, really dense with materials and stuff. And then there's also some that have structures inside of them. So let's see. And by the way, you'll notice those little like flying meteors on occasion. You'll see them go by and everything. Just a heads up, those can damage you. So just be careful about those. Let me clear out this zombie here. I want to see... by the way, the sun never moves here, so it's always going to be... Let's see. It's always going to be where it is. I don't know. Oh, there it is. There we go. It's always going to be over in that direction, so you won't be able to tell really any kind of a day-night cycle, because it doesn't really exist here. Man, even like going down in hover mode is like mega slow. It's crazy. Crazy. I know that if you're not playing Infitech, if you have something with like say an angel ring or something, I know in my past experience, unless it's just been completely changed, those jetpacks you can still move up and down fairly quickly, like the Draconic Evolution ones or the angel rings, but I know the angel rings disabled in this pack, so. But let's see what we got. I'm trying to find like a dense asteroid, but this one is not one. This is a very large asteroid. This is one of the larger ones that you'll find. You notice it's a fairly good size all the way around. We've also got some like random glowy blocks right here. I don't know. Oh, it's just a visual bug. Okay. But let's see. Let's see if we can find. There's a couple other. We want to find the dense ones. And honestly, I'll probably stock up on titanium while we're here off camera. Because we'll definitely want a lot of titanium. But let's go back over here. I believe this one may be a hollow one. Which means there might be a structure inside of this one. I don't know. I mean, I started digging here. I wasn't seeing much. Okay. Yeah, this isn't one of the hollow ones. Oh, we've got some floating aluminum ore, which I will definitely take it. I'll take that aluminum ore. Also, you can find meteoric iron. There's one of the ones I was looking for. Aha. Oh, and there's a rich meteor right here. Should be a rich meteor. So we'll take a look at that in just a second. Yeah, there's a couple over there that look like they could be what we're wanting. However, inside of this one, this is an ore-rich meteor. These ones you definitely want to keep an eye out for, especially in Infitech. I don't know why it's just Creeper City up in here though. Go ahead and cast these out. I meant to bring a soul vial with me and I totally forgot, because I was gonna set up a creeper spawner, like a evolved creeper spawner, because having an infinite source of redstone, do you realize how amazing that would be? Especially being in this pack and everything, like just have endless redstone would be awesome. Okay, so anyway, oh my gosh, just mobs everywhere here. We've got an ore-rich meteor. Ooh, almandine? I don't know what that is, but we'll take it. We've got pyro. We've got green. Hey. Okay, I'll come back to that one. There's not what I was looking for exactly. Oh, is this... Oh, that's more aluminum. I will take it. I won't pass up. Well, oh well. So let's head over here. This one may be what we're looking for. It's kind of hit or miss. I mean, it's all like kind of luck of the draw sort of thing, but... I'm trying to find one of these structures for you guys. Well, I didn't find what I was looking for, but I did find an ore-rich center. So, certain meteors that you find, looks like there's one over in that direction, maybe. I don't know. But anyway, you'll notice that I found an absolute ton of diamond ore. So, we will take it. And that is actually the first time that I found, like, standard diamond ore. I have found the Railcraft version. That's what I've generally found. I've never had the good graces to find diamond ore in the overworld. I've had to either make it or find it in the Railcraft ones. Though I will say I've had fairly good luck with the Railcraft spawns of it. But you'll notice there is an absolute ton of diamond ore up in here. Like, I will not complain. This makes up for me not finding any in the past because of all this diamond ore. Now, this could be other things. This could be meteoric iron. Sometimes you will find these ore-rich centers filled to the brim with meteoric iron. Oh my gosh, there's so many diamonds in this. Like, this is like enough diamonds to fuel us for quite a while, I have to say. Not to mention, like, I've started working a little bit I was setting up a system to start converting a lot of that coal that we're getting from our wither spawn. I've started setting up a system to automatically create industrial diamonds with that. And I don't know. I may put that on the back burner now after finding this, because this is an absolute ton of diamonds. So give me a minute. I'm going to keep on mining here and see how many we come out of here with. Alright, welcome to the Asteroid Belt, where all new arrivals get a complimentary 7.5 stacks of diamond ore. Absolutely ridiculous. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7.5 stacks. I did pretty much annihilate the interior of this meteor, as you can tell. And funny story, I actually had to go back to Earth and recharge up my tool. But I felt like the little use of fuel was worth it for all those diamonds. Like, absolutely ridiculous. Now, let's see. I do want to... Where did I come in at? Could have swore I just dug straight down, didn't I? Okay, I'm just going to dig out like this. I need to upgrade my tools soon, because we're still using the LV tools, and we could be totally using a lot better ones. I know there's a quest, though, like, that we've got to do, like, I think it's like HV tools or something. Maybe. Or, I don't know, it's something. And I do want to do that quest, so I think that's the next tool that I'm going to go for. I may make that fairly soon. Because these, they do alright with my normal mining. Because normally I just strip mine. I'll just go through like a mine shaft and I'll find, you know, everything. Oh, this one's aluminum ore. Here we go. You will notice that the mining here is the absolute best. There's wonderful mining here. And everything's like in little meteors. So you can just kind of dig into the meteor, see if it's got what you want. And if it does, mine it up. Otherwise, just mark it for later, you know. But normally, this pick does okay for like little strip mining things, because generally I'm just looking for like 1 or 2 things. And I'll just go to places that I've marked and, you know, dig down and grab those. And I'm not doing a whole lot of just like rock mining. That's where you use up a lot of your durability, is having to actually dig through rocks. You'll notice that mine right now is actually running a little bit low. And also, generally, once you dig into a rock and you find like an ore-rich center, there'll be a lot of this asteroid rock and some of this asteroid rock, this harder-looking one. Generally, your ores are going to be in this softer-looking asteroid rock, whereas this is going to be kind of the outer shell. And you're probably not going to have like a whole lot of ores within the harder rock. So that's kind of where I knew, kind of how I knew where to stop, you know, digging with the diamonds, you know, because it only went out to like a certain point. Yeah, see, here's some of that softer rock. Kind of hard to see. But we do have a bit of softer rock here. But I'm not really seeing anything. I don't want to spend too much durability on this. It looks like I'm probably going to have to take a few trips. Luckily, the, like realistically, the fuel to come and go from the asteroid belt and stuff, it's not that much. So that's not really that much of a concern, I don't think. All things considered. Oh, what is this one? This one is a very small one. Oh, what's this one got on it? See, there's like very good mining, and sometimes these red ones, you'll generally find the ore right there along the top of it. Let's see, here we got gold and magnetite. I will definitely be marking this one because gold is something that I'm running low on. Oh man, like I want to bring the arcane borer in here and just set it up. Or bring in the, if we do a frame setup for the arcane borer, bring that in here. And just like let it have a heyday, just ripping through all the asteroids. The only downside is, of course, you have a lot of these asteroids that don't really have anything in them. But generally you're going to find fairly good ores. Of course, like we found that diamond and that gold and stuff. A lot of these asteroid belts, or a lot of these asteroids, are going to have those in them. So, I don't know. It kind of makes us want to bring the arcane boar here, honestly. Oh, here we go. I found one of the really, really good ones that I was looking for. I actually got one here. So basically, generally, I don't think it really has to be an ice asteroid like this one is. But sometimes in the center, you're going to run into an ore-rich center. And in the middle is going to be the solid meteoric iron. This stuff is good news if you come across this. This is one thing that I was hoping to find for you guys. So this solid meteoric iron, basically what this is, let's see, how do we use it in GregTech? Okay, we can macerate it and get 9 meteoric iron dust. You can also make meteoric iron plates. Basically, it's just a solid block of meteoric iron. It would be the same as, crafting 9 of them together to make a block. That's what this is. So each of these that we mine up, of course, is 9 meteoric iron, which is major. Honestly, you find like one of these and your meteoric iron issues are gone forever. And you'll notice, oh man, it's everywhere. I love it. So yeah, we don't really need meteoric iron at this point. Like, really, again, probably ever. I don't foresee us using this much meteoric iron. I really don't. Because, of course, by the time you get to the asteroid belt, like, your tiers of rockets, I mean, you got the final tier. So, you're not going to have to use it for the rocket, but in case we need more meteoric iron, which we probably will, of course, we've got it right here. Honestly, we may very well set up a base here on the asteroid belt, which I know in this series I haven't set up a base yet. Which at first I was like, well, we'll do it on Mars, and it was like, well, not really anything left to do on Mars, you know. We might set up a base in the asteroid belt, just because, I mean, I would love to run the arcane boar through here and also do a lot of my mining in the future here. Because so far the mining has been ace. It's been so good. We've already got almost 2 stacks of meteoric iron blocks, which would be, what, 18 stacks of meteoric iron. Oh man, it's amazing. I don't recall in normal stuff coming across this many blocks. It may have to do with the GregTech generation, or I may have just had bad luck and not found a meteor of this size. But I mean, this is a lot. This is an absolute ton of meteoric iron. Yeah, I've got over 2 stacks. I'm happy with that. I'm very, very happy with that. Now, generally, finding the meteoric iron asteroids, I don't know. I've had extreme luck today. It may be due to my really bad luck. If you guys watch my unboxing today for my Funko Pops that I was really excited about, it may be due to my super bad luck with that. I don't know. But generally, coming across meteors filled with diamonds and coming across meteors filled with meteoric iron is not going to be that common. But I don't know. We've been super lucky today. Like super, super lucky. With some of the finds I've noticed on this this trip to the asteroid belt. Like, it makes me think, like, the GregTech asteroid belts, you should just, like, bum rush for it and mine here. You know what? I forgot that I can just right click with this drill in hand to charge it back up. I wish I had thought about that earlier. I was like, man, my drill's getting low on energy, and then I forgot that I can just right click to fill it with the nanoplate chest. So full power again, because I do want to check a bit more of these. There are a few other things in addition that you can find that are really, really nice to find while you're here in space or in the asteroid belts. One of those is you can actually find those dense meteors, like the dense ore generation meteors, filled up with silicon, which is always really, really nice to find. Oh, what did we find here? Ilmenite, another ilmenite one. I'm going to go ahead and mine up a little bit of that because I do want more titanium than what we've got. Plus, Of course, we're getting these iron shards, which is great. You know, in addition to the ilmenite, the titanium, basically. The titanium and the iron are both going to be very, very handy for us moving forward. So funny story. I found a little bitty meteor here. Like very, very small one. But if we take a look inside of here, I found more meteoric iron. So it's not as big as that one. But there's still a fair, decent amount of meteoric iron in this. Like, this is honestly enough to keep you stocked with meteoric iron for quite a while. So that large one that we found is way more than enough, you know. Yeah, I mean, I've pretty much mined like everything. But if you notice, there was like that darker, like almost dirt-looking stuff. That seems to be the only place that you're going to find your ores in. So you don't have to worry too much about that, just like crusty-looking rock. Oh, what do we got here? Yep, this is what I was wanting. This is the structure that can spawn. These things are really, really cool. They're fairly rare to come across. You know, I've actually been in the asteroid belt for a little while now. But you'll notice here, it's basically like just a little asteroid that's hollowed out with some glowstone and stuff. In the past, this has been... I'll usually try to find one of these and set up my base in here because, of course, we've already got trees and different things here. I believe it's like a weird tree, right? No, it's just oak. Okay, just a baby oak tree. But, I mean, these places are set up already, like, ready to go. Here you go, make yourself a base here. So, in the past, I've always just converted this over into a base. But I wanted you guys to see that because these things are kind of unique. And they're actually... not that common to find, so I wanted you to make sure that you knew the presence, that they were here and everything. But let's fly around for a minute more and see what other kinds of crazy ore veins we can find here. Okay, I did find another aluminum ore one. I'll go ahead and mark that one. I mean, we're set on like aluminum, honestly gold probably once I start mining up that gold one. I mean, we're set on titanium. We're set on diamonds. I'm very, very surprised about that. Like I said, I was in the process of setting up just an automated system with our spawner to like mass produce industrial diamonds. But that's probably going to go on the back burner for a little while at least. Because, of course, I have so many projects. It's ridiculous right now. Oh, we found an iron ore one. That's very, very nice. Go ahead and mark that one. Iron is something I literally have, I think, like 30 iron right now. Because the last few episodes, we've just been burning through a lot of our, you know, our base resources. I also do want to say thank you very, very much to Hassamquat. He's actually the one that suggested the frame setup to, you know, for the arcane bore and everything. So I'm definitely going to try to get that out. Because if I can get that set up, honestly, the arcane bore is going to be very, very potent as a mining machine because of the fact that it requires no power whatsoever. And if we can hook it up with a frame setup, I mean, for like an Uber miner type setup, you know, take it down to maybe like Y level, I don't know, something, and just let it go and let it start digging, and maybe figure out a good timer setup to make it move forward. I think that would be kind of nice. Kind of nice. But we'll see. That's still something I'm gonna, like I said, kind of playing around with. This looks like another hollow cave. It is. It is another hollow cave. Very, very, very nice. There we go. Oh, and this one actually has a little bit of mining in it. Aluminum ore. Looks like just one aluminum ore. And we got a zombie in here. Yeah, but yeah, you'll notice they're fairly fast as far as zombies go. But I do believe, I mean, we've pretty much seen, for the most part, you know, everything that you're going to find here in the asteroid belts. Like I said, there is a chance that you're going to come across a silicone-filled meteor, which is really, really nice. There's also a few additional ores and things. Looks like we have, well, we've got a red granite meteor or whatever. Yeah, red granite with garnerite and cobaltite. Awesome. However, sadly, it would appear... oh, and pentlandite. This would have been a nice one to find, honestly, if it was a larger one. Oh, I wish it was. But it's just a single, like one of each ore, just to be like, haha, look what you could have had. But those are something that you can find here, and also like the silicon and stuff. Honestly, the mining here is generally very, very good, and with Greg Tech, it seems like it's 10 times better. Honestly, very, very good stuff that we're coming across here. I definitely can't complain about it. The fact that I'm pretty well set on diamonds for a while definitely makes me happy, to say the least. And I wonder why that's got a visual bug here. But I am probably going to spend a while just flying around here, especially now that I notice that I can just charge up my my pick. That's definitely going to come in handy. So I'm probably going to do a bit of flying around and a bit of mining and stuff. So hopefully by next episode we'll have plenty of resources. Next episode we might be setting up the frame setup for the arcane bore. If I can get all that, in order and everything, how I want to set it up and all that good stuff. If not, we might be... I don't want to do hardcore Ender expansion next episode because I don't want to, do back-to-back exploration stuff like that. So what we're probably going to do is either the arcane bore or do some applied energistics work, because I do want to start overhauling a lot of that system. Because I've got a lot of the power in our base already overhauled and changed up. So I would like to get into a bit of the applied energistics setup and start doing a lot more auto processing and stuff. I mean, I've done a little bit since the last time I showed you guys with that setup, but it's been mainly things that I've been needing here lately. So we may do a bit of that next episode, either that or the arcane bore. We'll see. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys enjoyed the asteroid belt. I know sometimes exploration is not the most exciting thing to watch, but I feel like we found a lot of really awesome things while mining. So maybe you guys enjoyed it. Either way, though, this is the end of our space exploration. At least on camera. I'll be doing a lot of off-camera mining, I can already tell. But I do hope you guys enjoyed it. And as always, if you did, be sure and hit that like button and go ahead and subscribe if you're not already for more daily videos. And I apologize I didn't get as much done as I wanted to, and I apologize that the video from a couple days ago had to be postponed. It's just, like I said, it's been very, very busy and hectic. Of course, with the holidays, you guys know how it is probably with the holiday season. It's just the nature of the holidays is hectic. But anyways, I hope to see you guys next time. And as always, until then, do take care. And I will see you guys then.